Welcome back, everybody. It's time once again for Book Club, and Conrad Stump is back from the Springfield Greene County Library. Good to see you.
Yeah, great to see you too.
You know, we got a lot of reaction from our fun list when we visited and went into the genealogy and the ancestry.
Yeah.
And all that. So interesting.
Good, I'm so glad.
All the cool stuff you can do at the library. But for today's purposes, you brought us 3 new selections. Are these all holiday themed?
They are kind of holiday themed, and they're a little bit holiday horror themed, of course, because
shocker, right?
Right, that's what I do.
That's what you do. That's what you do. You bring us the best of the best. So what'd you bring today?
Yeah, so the first one is the Valancourt book of Victorian Ghost Stories, Volume 4. And so they just released their 5th volume in this series. And so they kind of have a different approach to every volume, but Volume 4 focuses on American ghost stories and has some, like, true accounts from newspapers of just weird or macabre things that happen.
Really?
Sort of, yeah. And there's a lot of stuff you'll find, especially in Victorian papers. They put all the details in there.
Oh, so, back when they would put every little thing, whether or not they checked it out, it's good enough to put it in the paper.
That's right.
Okay, so that is a collection of a lot of different stories.
Yeah, so it's a lot of Victorian ghost stories that kind of appeared in like newspapers, periodicals, and back in the Victorian era, it was really common practice to sort of like gather around with your family around the fire and try to spook each other with ghost stories. And so Valancourt came up with a series to sort of recover a lot of these stories that appeared in papers because it was just common practice, and they're fun, and they're sort of just fun spooky, not like scary, just fun.
What a fun read for holiday time now. Okay, what is our second selection?
Yes, so The Woman in Black by Susan Hill, and this is one of the best known ghost stories. It's considered a modern classic of the genre, and so it basically follows this sort of Victorian lawyer, author Arthur Kipps, and it starts with him and his family on Christmas Eve gathering around the fire.
Everything's fine.
That's right, everything's fine.
Until it's I'm sure.
And someone in the family, they start telling ghost stories. And Arthur kind of gets upset and he leaves the room, and it's then that he decides to share with the reader his own sort of terrifying ghost story from when he was younger. And so when he was a young lawyer, he was tasked with going to this secluded Eel Marsh house to handle this woman's estate. And at the funeral, he sees this, mysterious woman in black in the background. And over the course of going through the dead woman's paper, the mystery of the woman in black unravels, and sort of, there are ways that it affects his own life as well. And so he's just sharing these for the first time. But it's gripping, chilling, and it's only 200 pages. So if you are, you have a couple days at home and it's chilly, curl up with this and it's great.
Perfect one to read. That sounds intriguing for sure. Okay, finally we have one called Secret Santa by Andrew Schaefer. Secret Santa.
Secret Santa. It's all fun.
It
and
is
games
fun.
Until
okay, what happens
gets
here?
Hurt.
Uh-oh, I knew it. It was a horror. You said coming and it was a horror story. So what happens here?
So this is from Quirk Books, who I love. And so basically Leslie Meyer gets this job after a series of strange events. She gets this job at this illustrious publishing house. And soon she's the target of these sort of pranks, office pranks. And then at the office Christmas party, somebody gifts her this creepy German doll that sort of looks a little bit like the devil. And, as would happen, not long after, some of her coworkers start to meet grisly ends. And she's sort of thinking, I wonder if this has something to do with the doll.
The creepy doll's behind it. I'm just sure of it.
And she tries to get rid of the doll, but of course that does not go well.
Never does.
But that means the reader is in for a fun ride.
Really?
With the book. Yeah, okay, it's a lot of fun. Twists and turns. It's just it's black comedy. So I would say if you like Gremlins, which people sort of forget is a Christmas movie, you will like Secret Santa.
Oh, interesting. So these are probably teenage and up?
Oh, yeah.
Adult
there's
books,
nothing
too
adult or too scary in it.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them are more chilling, and that's what people sort of, I think, forget about, horror, is that a lot of it's just sort of chilling. It's not upsetting.
Just enough to kind of freak you out a little bit, which is fun.
Just want to feel, ooh.
All right, very good. Conrad from the Springfield the library.org will get you there and everything you need. All right, thank you. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
All right.